Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Couples Intimacy Clinic Day 6. Yay! I'm always excited when I see that because it just reminds me of how faithful God is and how He's doing so much, how He's doing so much through this clinic. Sometimes you just step out in faith. When He says do, means that he has cleared the road, he has known all the things you're going to do in front and all whatnot, and then he opens up. Your own is just to step out, knowing that he's holding your hands all through. Praise God. Okay, so this evening, welcome everybody, welcome everybody, welcome to Couples Intimacy Clinic Day 6. And today we're going to be discussing styles and positions, looking at the similarities, are there really, and the comparing styles and positions. And so, if your spouse is not here, pull them in. If your spouse is not where you are, where both of you can sit together and watch, please share the link with them so that we can have a blissful experience. We've had various topics in the clinic. I don't know, can anybody remind me of the topics we've had in the clinic? I know we've done languages. I know we've done, okay, so we can tag that, what's a flavor. I know we've done intimacy. I know we've done resuming after abuse. I know we had that with Dr. Priscilla. I know we've done passion versus pumping, that was handled by the milk booster. It was centered around breastfeeding and how breastfeeding affects your libido and sexual life. Then last week we had a mind blowing over 1 hour section or session with Dr. Ketch, where we delved into the realm of family planning. I mean, she handled everything family planning. It was such an interesting um, clinic session. So, if the clinic has been beneficial to you, if you've gained one or two things from the clinic, please let me see your comments. Let me see your comments. Let's know how the clinic has been beneficial to you. This will help us know if we're going to continue or not. This will let us know if we're going to continue or not. Right. But right now, we've not gotten the lead in to stop. So let's know how the clinic has benefited you, and then let's know what you would want us to trash out in the clinic, or you want us to deal with in the clinic. Also, moving on from there, our clinic is going to impact a physical clinic. Yeah, like I said, the virtual clinic is going to visit a physical clinic, and we're going to take this gospel of wholesome intimacy and sexuality to the pregnant and postpartum women in Lagos State. And we are going, I started the clinic outreach, and the first one is going to be on the 21st of this month, November. And there's a whole lot there's a whole lot planned out for it. So please, if you would like to be a part of this outreach, send a message, send a DM, or send an email, and let's know how you can be a part of this. Right? Aside from talking to these women, we need to empower them. We need to help them take out a couple of things from their delivery list. Right? Get them a few things that they'll be needing on delivery or post delivery, right? So send a DM if you want to be a part of it, or send a message, and then we'll reach out to you to let you know how you can be a part of this. Now, let's get right into today's clinic. Today we're talking about styles and positions. And over time, that those two words have been interused, right? People think that when you say style and or position, you are referring to the same thing. Well, people have assumed that they mean the same thing. I mean, I assumed that they meant the same thing, right? So when you ask them, what style are you doing? It's, oh, I'm doing doggy. Oh, what style are you doing? Oh, I'm doing reverse cowgirl. Okay, and okay, what position are you doing? Oh, I'm doing doggy. Oh, what position are you doing? Oh, I'm doing reverse cowgirl. No, they are two different things. They are two different things. Okay, so take for instance, okay, let me use this way. Cup to explain this. Right. Now, this is a cup, right? And this is also a cup. They are both used for drinking water, tea, coffee, beverage, juice, whatever. They are both cups, right? Now, that is the style. But when I want to drink from these two cups, I want to drink from this cup, I do this. When I want to drink from this cup, I do this. The positions are different. Right. Now, they are both cups, but in the usage is different. Right. Now, I tried to do a bit of research, and this came out of a session with a particular couple. And I kept hearing, "Oh, I've done all the styles, it's not interesting, it's painful, it's this, it's that." I said, "What are you doing?" And the lady listed like a good number of styles. And I'm like, "You don't do finishing, so what's the issue?" So she's not enjoying anyone, right? Okay, so I now asked her, "So how are you doing it?" I said, "So let's take doggy for instance. How are you doing it so that we are all on the same page?" Doggy is when the woman is on all fours. For better explanation, right? When the woman is in the position of, in quotes, a dog. So is on all fours and the man is penetrating her from behind, right? Penetrating her vagina from behind. So that's the doggy position. That's the doggy style, right? Now, not every woman would enjoy intercourse in that style. I'll take it again. Not every woman would enjoy intercourse in that style. Also, not every man would enjoy intercourse in that style. So you have two different couples doing the doggy style, and they have different experiences and different complaints. Here is the reason: they either or is or are not properly positioned. Can you see how it came, the difference is? The style is like the brand, and the position is the product. I'll take it again. The style is like the brand, and the position is like the product. Or you can say the style is the mother name, right? And then the position is like the various aspects of that. Now, I did a bit of a research and it says that styles refer to the approach of flavor of intimacy or sexual experiences. The style focuses on mood, tone, emotional connection, or technique, right? So you have examples of styles. You have the doggy style, you have the sister nine, you have the spooning, you have the cowgirl, you have the reverse cowgirl. Those are styles, right? Now, when it comes to positioning, the position is how you place your body to accept the style. So now that tells you that position has to do with more with the physical arrangement or posture of the body. I hope I'm not lost to you. Please let me see your comments so I'll know whether we are together or I'm on my own. Just I'm going to take my time to explain this things. Right. Since the position refers to the physical arrangements or posture of the body during sexual activity. It refers to the physical posture. Now, because growing up, or even as adults now, right, when you go to the studio, you hear that we used to do this game. Change your style, you change. Another one, you change. Another one, you change. Right. Actually, what you are changing are the positions of a particular style. So you are standing, right? Take for instance, in a photo studio. Remember, we've just entered the photo studio, and you are standing erect, right? When the photographer comes and does your hands like this and says, tilt your head a bit to the left, okay, raise it up a bit. Now the photographer is trying to position you in a standing style. Hi, Utia. I hope I have not murdered your name. Hi, Gaxton from Cameroon. It's great to have you here. I hope you are getting something. Now, see, when you are in the photo studio, the photographer says change your style. See, the problem is that we have been using this interchangeably, but they are not the same thing in whatever way you want to talk about it, whether sexual or photo shoot, right? So you go to take photographs, professional photography, photographs, and you get to the studio and you ask your photographer, how do you want me to stay? Photographer now says, just stand up, and then you stand. That is the style. But when he now comes and says, can you lift your right hand up? You lift it up and says, tilt your head to the right, tilt it to the right. Okay, can you lift your head a bit? You lift it up a bit, right? You see, what you are doing now, he or she is trying to position you to make that style work. You're catching it now. Surveil. Ah, I will not murder you people's name today. You're catching it now. So that photographer is now trying to position you for to bring out the beauty of the style. So I've said all this to say that when you come and say, oh, I'm doing doggy and it's not working, it's not the doggy that is not working, it's how you are positioned that's not working. So now, doggy now gets stray bullets because you were not properly positioned for it. And then you now hear, oh, doggy is not fun. Oh my God, it's so painful. Oh my God, it's this, what is that? You'll be surprised where I got this tremor from. I told you I was counseling a couple, and She went on and on, listening and listening and listening. Oh, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this. And she was very sure what she was doing. And so I said, how am I going to help this lady right now? Because everything she had said was right. But I was troubled because she was experiencing pain and discomfort. She was experiencing pain and discomfort. And then the Holy Spirit said, ask her how she's positioned. I'm like, position here is not the same thing. Just like ask her. And so I said, how were you positioned? I asked her, how were you positioned? And she said, irregular now, on all fours. I'm like, hmm, that is a style. When you're on all fours, that is a style. But you know that if you tilt your body a bit, you get into a more comfortable position for your body, thereby expanding your pelvic area for deeper or more comfortable penetration. And she goes, She says, okay, explain further. I now sat up, trust me now. And I sat up, I said, let's please, this you told me, it working. And then sat up. And I said to her, I said, okay, so can you describe all fours for me? And she goes, all fours, right? I'm trying my best to describe all fours. Oh, you get it, don't worry. You get it. So if you've ever been in a doggy style, imagine a dog. Imagine a dog. Exactly, that's all fours. Now, so if the two knees are together in all fours, that's a different position. The wider you spread your knees, the wider apart the knees go, that's a different position and it gives a different sensation. Now, remember that when you're on all fours, your back is kind of elevated. That is the regular all fours. And then you are on your your elbows are flat on the surface. That's all. No, your depends on how you want to. Either you are like this or you are like this. Now, when you are in that position, that's a different position, a different feeling, a different sensation, right? But imagine if you now flatten your palms. Now you stretch your palms flat on the surface, thereby making your chest, I'm referring to the woman now, thereby making your chest flat on the surface. When you are doing that, your bone is arcing upwards. You become in a some sort of a slip slide. You know how these children slides are here. Yes, there's some sort of like this. Right. So this is your bone. That is a different position. You are still in doggy, but you have repositioned yourself. Disclaimer, not every style is for you. I will say that again. Not every style is for you. So the fact that there are styles, oh my God, oh, we're doing 69, oh, we're doing this, oh, 69, what is 69? 69 is, you write the number, I think I have a pen here. Yeah, let me see if you guys will see it. So this is 6, this is 9. Can you see it? Yeah, that is 69. That's exactly how you and your spouse will be positioned. That means that one person's head is on one person's genitals and vice versa. So this is how you and your spouse will be positioned. This is the style 69. Now, 69 would not work if the 9 is straight. If one of the numbers is straight. 69 would not work if both numbers if both numbers sorry if both numbers are straight, 69 will not work. Now that means that there has to be some sort of a curvature. This is only when 69 would work. So now that means that there's going to be continuous tilting, bending, curving, stretching until there is a proper click, until there's a proper click of both genitals. So you see that pain you're experiencing is not normal. Are you properly positioned? When you say you're experiencing pain, are you properly positioned? It's not about the style, it's about the position. Are you properly positioned? Oh, your spouse is on the lower end of the mantle stick, right? Are you properly positioned? Oh, your spouse has a gigantic mantle. Are you properly positioned? Can you see now that the style is not necessarily the problem, but the positioning? It's not necessarily the problem, but the positioning. Please, if I've lost you, let me know. If I'm no longer making sense to you, let me know so that I can um, explain it better. If I've lost you, let me know if we're still on the same page. Let me see your comments, please, so that we can go deeper. Somebody say go deeper. All right. All right. Now, let's kind of compare. Let's do some. Ah, I should explain 69 again. Now, 69, you know how the numbers 69 are? Six and 9 are, um, what's the English for it now? 6 is upside down 9. Yeah, 6 is upside down 9. Yeah, basically, that's between 6 and 9. 6 is upside down 9, right? Now, but if the way 69 works, 69 is basically oral, right? The woman is facing, they are facing each other and their heads are in each other's genitals. That's 69. Now, if one person is straight and the other is bent, 69 cannot work. If both parties are straight, 69 cannot work, right? So both parties will need to keep tilting, bending, curving, exactly what you wrote here. Chosen vessel. Exactly what you wrote here. That's how it's supposed to be. They're going to keep bending, curving, tilting until they become like this. Can you see my hand? This is 6. This is 9. Until they become like this. Oh, yes, you need to be flexible. Thank you. I'm going to talk about, so clinic next week, we're going to talk about fitness. Are you physically fit for the sexual journey that you want to embark on? You're giving us topic for clinic next week. Yes, you need to be flexible. So this is what you end up doing. This is what you're supposed to look like when you are done or when you are done positioning each other for 69. Now, if one person is like this and the other person is like this, can you see that it's not working? It's gonna keep tilting, bending until you get like this. That's when, yes, 69 means oral. So until you are finally joined, right? Until you're finally joined. Then when you are finally joined, then you can now start enjoying. Right. So the problem with your intercourse is not necessarily what you are doing, it's how you are doing what you are doing. So that's the basis of this clinic today. How you are doing what you are doing is actually the solution to your other own experiences. I thank you, David. Now you understand that we're here. Thank you. Thank God for clarity now. So it's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. So you hear people that say, oh, in doggy, it's so painful. He's hitting, you feel like he's hitting um, your uterus and all of that. Now, because doggy encourages deep penetration, so if the man is of a bigger mantle, remember the vagina is the same size in all women. What varies is the penis. The vagina is the same size in all women. What varies is the penis. Now, if your man, if your husband has a big mantle, doggy will be kind of uncomfortable because he's going to be going, it helps with deep penetration. Right. Now, so when there is deep penetration, it's kind of uncomfortable for the recipient, which is the woman. So now, if you stay in a regular doggy style, you will be going through excruciating, no, not really excruciating pain, uncomfortable pain. But now, when you learn to position yourself, that means that you need to be open to flexibility. You need to understand that your body is malleable. It can bend, it can twist, it can stretch into whatever position you want to put it to. Right? That in mind, you will need to relax. You will need to relax and then spread. Do you understand? Now, that position, that style is more beneficial to men with smaller mantles. That style is more beneficial for men with smaller mantles. So when they have smaller mantles, remember it enables for deep penetration. So when they have smaller mantles and they are in that, and the woman is in that position, it gives them the sensation of feeling of going deep into her, and she would no longer experience pain or discomfort. It's like I'm saving some marriages this night. And you people are not sharing, you people are hearing all these things alone. You people are not telling your friends and family to join clinic on Saturday. You're not telling them we should be having 100, 200 people live Saturday clinic because the kind of things we share here. I might never be able to sit down and turn the camera and say, I'm shooting a video for it. Right. But we are talking and things are happening. Right. Ah, hold on now. People should wait. When you go out of when you close clinic, you gotta practice it. Now, why are you practicing in the clinic? Please. Okay. So please share with your friends, share with your family, share with your church members, share with your women group, share with your women group, share with your married men group, share your married women group, share with your colleagues, Share with instead of say that you share and just close mouth like some of you share am, then they will now just is this what you have been hearing? Say, my brother, oh, God have been helping us. This is what we are hearing. That's making our bed awesome. That's making our bed awesome. Right. So remember I said not every style is for you. Have that at the back of your mind first. Not every style is for you. The second thing you need to know that is that intercourse is not supposed to be painful. When you start experiencing pain, change your position. When you start experiencing pain, alter your position. Tilt a bit. Oh, I think I'm going to talk a bit about the missionary. I said I was going to talk a bit about missionary. Now, missionary is in quotes, the number one, where they say the woman is flat and then the man is on top of the woman. Now, oh, missionary is boring. Oh, it's not. Oh, oh, because you decided to just lie down there and stay in the style instead of tweaking your positions. So while you are in missionary, you lift one leg up, is a different position. Yes, communication is very key. Oh. Sorry, that was the third thing I was going to say. The first thing, not all styles are for you. The second thing is being flexible, and the third thing is communication. You need to be able to communicate effectively what you are feeling per time with your spouse. Okay, the next topic you're gonna have, please, you people should write it into. Shom, I don't know if you're here. We're still going to talk about fitness, and we're going to talk about communication. Right. So we have two more Saturdays. Fitness and communication. Now, communication is very key. The fourth thing is that it's not supposed to be painful. When you are experiencing pain, there's something you are not doing right. It could either be your mind that is telling you that it's paining you. Let me tell you now, it's not supposed to be painful. I remember the OBGYN last week said that Africans, a lot of us have gotten used to pain that we now think that it's normal to have pain. It's not normal to have pain or experience pain. Pain is a sign that there's something wrong. Pain is a sign that there's something wrong. It could be that the woman is dry and the lubricant can solve that. It could also be that the woman is dry and more intercourse or intimacy or foreplay can solve that. It could be that she's really tight. Positioning can solve that. She's properly positioned. It can solve that. Chama, please take notes. We're also going to talk about pain, um, painful intercourse. We're going to talk about painful intercourse. So we'll deal with the types of pain. So if she's tight, you're not able to penetrate. Positioning can solve that. Right. Or if the pain is also as a result of posture, positioning too can solve that. So you see that positioning is the key to a lot of issues we have in the other room. Positioning is the key, is the solution to a lot of issues we have in the other room. Right. Or you want to do, like I said again, you want to do missionary. I said if you lift one leg up, it's a different position, it's a different sensation, but it's still missionary. If you lift two legs up, same difference. If you hang the two legs on your man's shoulders, you are still in missionary style. but you have tweaked the position for maximum fulfillment, satisfaction, and enjoyment. Am I speaking to somebody? Am I speaking to somebody tonight? If I'm speaking, somebody should say, go deeper. I'm kind of enjoying myself this night. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so interesting. Okay, so when you are in a style, position can change everything from sensation to satisfaction. Your position can change everything. Your position can change everything. I mean, everything. Keys to proper positioning: communicate, communicate, communicate. And I'm going to leave communication for our next clinic day. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put up a link on Instagram that says, I believe you are. Oh, you're not late. Don't worry. It's going to be saved. So you're going to watch everything. Lochena, you're going to watch everything. Don't worry. It's going to be saved. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to put up a link on the bio on Instagram, and you are going to go there. You're going to go there and ask questions anonymously, so nobody's going to know who is asking the question. So that helps us prolong the clinic. That helps us come up with topics that are bothering you, and then we'll discuss it in the clinic. So yes, um, you click on the link in bio on Instagram. It's not up yet; it will be up by Monday. Click on the link in bio on Instagram where it says anonymous questions or anonymous clinic questions, and then ask your question, and then we'll come up with topics around your question, and then we'll treat it in the clinic. How does that sound? Of which from this session already, we've already brought out three topics. We talked about communication, we're going to talk about fitness, and we're going to talk about painful intercourse. We have three topics already, and that wraps up November. Now, I also said in the beginning that we are taking the clinic, the virtual clinic, to a physical clinic. We are taking the virtual clinic to a physical clinic. No, we are not moving it. We are just going to share physically with a number of women who might not be able to come join us virtually. They are pregnant, and so we are going to talk to them, to prenatal mothers and postnatal mothers, on prenatal and postnatal intercourse. So it's our very first outreach as wholesome sexuality. And so if you would like to be a part of it, kindly send us a DM or comments available here, and then we'll reach out to you and send you um, ways by which you can be a part of it. What am I saying? How can you be a part of it? You can either volunteer to help on that day. It is happening on the 21st of November. Or you can help financially. Nothing is too small, because we will need to buy diapers for their babies that are coming. We need to buy diapers. We will need to buy underlay. We will need to buy sanitary towel. That's the postnatal sanitary towels called lady set. We need to buy postnatal sanitary towel. We need to buy toiletries, things that they will need for delivery, right? And it promises to be amazing. The 10-20 minutes we're going to spend with them. So after talking to them, we would want to give them gift bags that they would never forget that wholesome sexuality visited them. So if you want to be a part, first, is this a good idea? Are you guys with me on this, or am I on my own? Are you guys with me on this? If you are, let me hear you say, yeah, 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 yeah. Let me see your excitement. And we'll do this. This is the number to reach. This is the number. That's the number to reach to be a part. Yes, that's the number to reach to be a part of the outreach. So please, we just have 1 week. You know how government things are, they didn't give us date or time, but now we've gotten the date, we still have to show up. So that's the number to reach. Just send a DM, send the message on WhatsApp to that number, and then we'll let you know how you can be a part of the physical clinic, how you can be a volunteer, how you can help, how you can be a part of what God is doing with wholesome sexuality. Now, did you learn something tonight? If you did, let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up. That's me, so I learned. I learned. For those that went to practice and came back. Oh, what's recording? This live or the outreach? What recording, please? This live or the outreach? Let me know what you're referring to as being recorded because the live is recorded, so it's here forever, unless YouTube decides they're not doing it again. Oh, the outreach. Yes, the outreach will be minimally recorded because they don't want publicity of their people, of the women. I mean, they just came to they just came to receive medical care for their pregnancy period, so they did not sign up to be shown to be shown worldwide. So minimal recording, but we'll basically do some sort of keepsakes for our people. Yeah, you will definitely see what we use your contributions for. So please send the message on WhatsApp to the number I posted there, and then let's talk about how you can be a part of the physical clinic. Thank you so much for joining. Now we have 3 more topics for the month of November, and we are going to make it little. Share, 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 share. Subscribe. I mean, we are still in 32,000. We can be 100,000 in 2 weeks now. Who is with me? Who is with me on that? It can be 100,000 in 2 weeks, but you're not sharing. Some of you are here saying you're not even subscribed. You're watching, but you're not subscribed. So please subscribe, share, spread the word, and then let's, because the more we are, the more we can help other people. That means the more subscriptions we have, the more YouTube would spread our word out there. So, guys, let's do this together. Thank you so much for joining Clinic today. I thought it was going to be short and sharp, but straight to the point. Thank you so much for joining Clinic today. See you on Saturday. And thank you for giving me the ginger to come on Saturday. I love you all. Thank you. Good night.